what they call it. So you just buy those CDs for 5 dirhams and then you put it in your computer. Sometimes there's virus, sometimes it's game, whatever you're lucky with at that given point. Sometimes the CD doesn't even work because it's scratched badly. So whatever you're lucky with at that point, you win based on that. So I started playing on a desktop and then gradually moved to the TV.
And how was that when you started paying for it and now you're actually paying?
I was actually wasn't paying 5 dirhams anymore. We were paying more now. So I hardly play FIFA.
But you play
Decent amount. Like,
but is it interesting for you to play FIFA?
I don't not to do football anymore. I don't even like watching football anymore. That's how I used to like watching football before. So it used to be interesting.
So
now,
how often do you play FIFA?
Once a week.
But you still play. And what makes you play FIFA? Even
to become better at it. No, I used to be very good at it before. When I used to play in my desktop.
So you are saying to me that I play FIFA. I played once a week. I don't like FIFA, and if I lose, I stop playing it.
Yeah.
You're confusing me actually.
Why?
You want to play FIFA. You want to get better in it.
I want to get better at it, but you get disappointed, no? Over time, your feelings are feeling of disappointment. And if you already had a disappointing, then you're adding more feelings of disappointment. By the time you finish the game,
you're not giving up. You're still playing. At least once a week, you're playing.
I have to beat my brother on it. The intention is different. Can't let people.
But you enjoy to whatever it is, the way.
I think once I understand the game better, I think I'll learn.
So what is it that is confusing in the features for FIFA?
For me, I can't understand why the arrows are. I mean, of course, you shift the person to move, but why is it gone to the person behind and not to the person in front? Like, I mean, I can see a ball pass by, I can see my players, right? And when you shift a player, it's supposed to go to the nearest player to shift to, but it goes to the furthest of all. So I have to figure out how to make it to the nearest.
What are the features that you have explored in FIFA? What are the features that you really like about FIFA?
Haven't explored much in FIFA. Just basic gaming, which I'm playing now.
Are you slowly learning on your own?
I'm learning on my own, yeah. I have to learn to watch more players to play. But like I say, I've lost interest in watching football, so playing football is very different.
There's no training. If there was a training,
there's no training mode to it. There's only playing mode to it.
So what is that you do not like about FIFA?
You learn from another player, basically.
You learn from another player.
Yeah, you can't learn by yourself. It gets difficult.
If you're on your own, you cannot.
You can't. There's no training mode.
There's no explanation mode also.
There would be an explanation mode. I'm just not in the mood to be on the explanation. No, there's no explanation mode. There's no exploration mode to learn how to play it.
You directly want to go on the field.
You can read it. You can see it. You can get someone to explain the game to you and what buttons to use. Okay, but there's nothing like you learn. No training.
So who introduced FIFA in your home?
From a friend.
From a friend. But there were a lot of options. Then why only FIFA?
Because they used to play only FIFA. So it's introduced in my house since, I don't know, 2000, 2001. Very long time. I told you, CD wise.
So there's FIFA and there's your Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, there's Call of Duty also over there.
There's Call of Duty. But you do not play that?
No. I don't like weapon-based games. Gun-based games. I prefer sword-based games. Feels better. I don't know why.
Okay.
Weapon seems very easy. You kill someone and they're dead. That's it. There's nothing like cutting, slashing them into pieces.
What could have FIFA done to make it more interesting for you?
Oh, have a training mode. If that would
have a training mode.
Have a training mode. They already have a live feature, so it's fine. I don't know. I would like to know the names of the players, the character behind the story, a little bit, why they're playing the game between them. So be like, oh, today, I think if they would relate it to the current live series which are going on. I mean, they already have those names, right? It's supposed today there's a match between Manchester United and Arsenal. So they can give you that thing, play and win. The match is going to be tonight, so today you get a feature saying play and win and see who's going to win or whatever. And if your team, and if you play and you win, your Arsenal or whatever, if Arsenal actually wins, you get some points back. It's a little too complicated. I don't know how to simplify this.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of games in the market and you're stuck to Mortal Kombat over a long period of time.
Yeah.
What is the triggering factor that makes you be with Mortal Kombat?
Just how they have betterment the game over the time. If they would have not done something which makes me happy, I think I would have left it also.
What would that be? What would be the barrier for you to stop playing?
If they keep on introducing different players with the same amount of stunts, which
So
they
they've
have
been-
done. They've done that in the past. They have removed one player with has a combination of two players in terms of stunt. I think they were out of ideas. So once they become out of ideas, we lose interest on the game.
But they have come back again with more creative characters.
They
and you
have
stuck to
they
it.
have come back with the creative characters, yeah.
So you
but-
trust them on that creative side that no, they'll come out with something. better.
Hopefully they will, because they can't so I think every game has a backstory. Okay, so their backstory is interesting as well. But if you stop putting out the backstory, I think it just becomes very, very monotonous to play with it. So it has to interest your mind to play with anything else, right?
Okay. ठीक है. Now imagine if you had to design, if you had to come out with an app, an ideal app. Now you have been using apps over a period of time for various things, for your games, for your streaming of movies and pictures and music and everything. Now if you have to design an automobile app,
Automobile app.
yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you any hint,
Okay.
but you're going to be designing an ideal automobile app.
Okay.
What all features would you have in it? How would you use it? What all would be there in it to make it as ideal as possible, including all your knowledge of every other app that you're aware of? How would you make it very interesting? How would you make it ideal, way different from the other apps? It's an automobile app.
Sorry, can you put it on pause? I think my cook is here. I need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
tell him. Sorry. My cook.
Oh, sorry. Why?
Wait,
Carry
I'll
the-
carry it.
He'll have to carry it. Sorry.
Sorry, forget that time.
I got scared. That's what happened.
Sorry.
Oscar. आप कहाँ पे रहते हैं? आप यहाँ से कहाँ जाएंगे? आप अभी बंदे जाओगे? आप अभी दिल्ली में जाओगे? आप यहाँ पे कैसे हैं? मैं आपको बोलूँगा मेरे को बीच में कहीं पे छोड़ देना।
ठीक है, but first we'll go to Bardova and pick up something there.
By the way, कहाँ पे?
ये जो कौन सा कंप्यूटर प्लाजा है?
मेरे को उधर ही छोड़ देना।
अच्छा वहाँ पे ठीक है।
क्योंकि मेरे उसके पीछे ही मेरा बिल्डिंग है।
ओके।
और उसके पीछे अपना तीसरा अपार्टमेंट भी है।
अच्छा वो हाँ वहीं पे।
कंप्यूटर प्लाजा के पीछे।
That is at 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Late in the evening.
तो आप थोड़ा पहले पहुंचोगे टू डू ठीक है, तो मुझे बता देना।
So we are at last section, Chandresh.
हाँ जी,
Last section में
हाँ जी।
और वो क्वेश्चन
हाँ, वो थोड़ा बहुत कवर हुआ, बिकॉज बिट्स एंड स्प्लिट्स में पहले भी हुआ है, बट आई ट्राई माई बेस्ट।
especially जो streaming apps है ना जैसे Netflix जैसे next कौन सा है Netflix
उसमें ज़्यादा होगा। हाँ
उसको हमें मतलब आप समझ गए जर्नी
हाँ, वो तो क्लियर आएगा क्योंकि वो टीवी चैनल से यूट्यूब पे अभी नेटफ्लिक्स पे आ रहा है।
Spotify it will be even better because in Spotify we have free version also and have people. And I think in the beginning we need to ask different kind of usage because this what happens. Otherwise just want to keep on playing the same game.
Can I offer you guys to eat something since he's here?
So we just have 10 more minutes to go, 10-12 minutes maximum. Yeah. So, so we are at this stage wherein now that because we have discussed about a lot of apps and so on, if we have to design our own app, if you have to design an app, which will be ideal. Let's begin with your experience of apps which you feel are very cool, very different from others, fantastically done. Which apps come to your mind?
When it comes to the car, you mean in
It
terms
could,
of
it come to
automobile?
anything, any subject.
So I think maybe Candy Crush in terms of app would be a great app because it gets a user's attention for hours without them realizing they've spent hours. That and Shein, online shopping app.
Why Shein?
Because I can spend hours on it as it
It's an app to purchase product. What
yeah, like so you see new design. They add like maybe easily 10,000 to 12,000 clothes on daily basis. Okay, they have different designers which have now come up. They have a game which you can play within the app. Okay, those points you can use that points to redeem for money. And you can, if you check in on daily basis, you get some points more, which again you can use it to redeem for money.
So to understand that points is something attracts you.
Very much.
Secondly, you mentioned that the content which they keep on
Adding is very much
interesting.
okay,
for you.
yeah.
From a features point of view, why would you say Candy Crush or Shein is very interesting?
Actually,
what features about the app?
Shein has a live shopping app where you can see it live on someone and you can buy it. Okay, not only that, it also sends you free outfits. If you want to try a product, you can just go to their app and just try a product, and they send you free outfits for it. There's another feature which is done by Shein is that once you wear an outfit and you upload it and you add a review, you get more points. So there's this. Let me tell you, my cart is if I have on an ideal day, if my clothes are costing me 500 dirhams, by the time I get out of paying and stuff, I'll be only paying 200 dirhams. In my brain, I have received a 300 dirham discount, but in real life, that's not true because it's made in China.
Okay. So now, if we talk about automotive sector, if we talk about automobiles, okay, you have to design an ideal app for an automobile.
Yeah.
Okay. Automobile sector, automotive industry, automotive sector. I mean. How would it